My dance career started with a strong smell of French fries. And I know you're wondering what that means, but back in the day, when I was young, 10 years old, I was 1979, you'd go into McDonald's and they would give you your tray, and under your tray was a calendar, and it would have the month of activities. And on it, I saw there was a talent show 2 weeks later, 2 Saturdays after I was there at noon. I was so excited. 2 weeks later, I practiced, I rehearsed, I did the whole thing, I made my costume. I go in, I was gonna be a hobo. So I come in with a beat up life-size trash can and drag it on what, back in the day, McDonald's had ceramic tile. So imagine how loud that is on Saturday in Oklahoma City at noon and how busy it was. So I go in, here comes the manager. Sir, may I help you? And I said, well, yeah. And I went over and pointed to the tray. I said, there's a talent show today at noon, $50. And he goes, so there is. All right. So with that, he goes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop for 1 second. Everybody could spread back. We have a little performance. And there's my mom with my Hot Wheels cassette player, playing the Disney Disco, Mickey's Disco album. And I crawled into my trash can and pulled the newspapers over me. And I came out and did my dance. And I'm sure it was way too long, the whole song, 3.5 minutes. Dancing around. The manager's just sitting there looking at me in shock. And I had the greatest time. Of course I won. But of course no one else entered. But that's how it began. McDonald's. Yeah. Oh, I got a free Happy Meal too. Yeah, free Happy Meal escort and $50. And I had to come back the next week to get the plaque because they didn't know about it and they didn't have it made. So they had to go get it made.
So the plaque was the beginning.
Plaque was the beginning. Was the beginning.